Hello and welcome. Today we are going to do a 10-minute body scan meditation that you can practice in the middle of the day, the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, and you can practice really anywhere you are if you can find a space that allows you a 10-minute of quietness and peace. We will follow that with a micro grounding somatic exercise that will relieve anxiety and stress again anywhere you are. The somatic exercise will not require that you be in a quiet space. On the contrary, actually, this somatic exercise you can use in the middle of your meeting, in the middle of your day, when you are maybe going to something that's a little bit stressful for you, or you know that there is some sort of anxiety start to kicking in the body. And the key here is start kicking in, so we will not allow the full fight or flight mood to kick in your nervous system. For those who doesn't know me, I am Dr. Mona Ali, integrative therapist, NLP master practitioner and trainer, hypnotherapist, and the creator of the Inner Shift protocol. We will start with the body scan meditation, and I would invite you to find a comfortable seat where you can allow your body to rest and be at ease. You ready for our practice? Good. Let's begin. So as you settle in, allow your body to find a position that feels supportive, comfortable, and safe. Ideally, choose a chair that allows your spine to be upright but not rigid, with your feet resting naturally on the floor. If it feels available for you, let your hands rest softly on your lap. Excellent. Now take a moment to allow your eyes to close. If that's not available for you, lower your gaze gently towards the floor. Perfect. We will spend the next about 10 minutes slowly scanning the body, observing sensations, and supporting your nervous system in shifting towards safety and regulation. So remember, no judgment, no analysis, just observation and just noticing the sensations. This practice comes from decades of research in mindfulness and stress reduction and somatic therapy. It works by increasing your interoceptive awareness and quietening the threat circuit. Now, the threat circuit of the brain is what drives the anxiety and the stress to happen. So by quietening this circuit in the brain, we are creating calmness and restore peace inside your nervous system and allow and activate the parasympathetic pathways responsible for calm and restoration to be activated. Let's start by bringing your awareness to the simple fact that you are here now. In this moment, nothing needs to be fixed or analyzed or solved. Become aware of the weight of your body being supported by the chair. And notice the pressure. Notice the contact points. Feel the steadiness beneath you. Let your breath soften without forcing it. Just noticing the natural rhythm of inhaling and exhaling. Your body already knows how to breathe. In your mind, begin gently imagining the outline of your body, as if you are slowly drawing the edges of your form with attention and intention. Start at the top of your head and trace the outline down the sides of your face, across the shoulders, down both arms, bringing awareness all the way to your fingertips. Then trace back to the arms, across the chest, down the torso, the pelvis, the thighs, the knees, the calves, all the way to the feet. Move slowly. There is no rush. This mental tracing helps shift the brain from cognitive activity to embodied awareness. Gently bring your attention to the places where your body meets the chair. Notice where you feel more pressure. Perhaps the back of the thighs, the lower back, the shoulder blades. And notice where you feel less pressure. Simply observe without interpreting. Pressure is just sensation, and sensation is information. Your role now is to notice, not to judge. Let the body show you how it feels right here, right now. Perfect. We begin at the top of the head. Notice the forehead, the space around the eyes, the jaw. If there is any tension, simply acknowledge it. Allow the muscles to soften by about 5%. No effort, just permission. Good. Bring awareness to the neck and the shoulders. Sense their weight. Sense if they are lifted or relaxed, and invite them gently downward. Move your attention down the arms, the elbows, forearms, wrists, into the palm and fingers. Notice temperature, tingling, heaviness, or stillness. Now gently shift to the chest. Observe the subtle rise and fall with each breath. Notice the upper back, the width across the shoulder blades. Now bring awareness to the abdomen. This is the primary center of emotional storage. Simply breathe here. That's right. Let the lower back receive your attention with spaciousness. Lovely. Move to the hips, the pelvis, and the sitting bones. Observe the grounding here. These areas often hold tension related to safety and stability. Your only task is presence and observation. Beautiful. Bring attention to the thighs, the knees, the calves, all the way down to the ankles, the tops of the feet, the soles, and the toes. Notice the sensation here with gentle curiosity and careful listening in. You're doing great. Now slowly bring your awareness back up from the feet to the legs, up the pelvis, the abdomen, the chest, through the arms, up into the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, and finally returning to the crown of the head. This upward scan completes a full interoceptive loop in the brain, strengthening body-mind coherence and enhancing your nervous system regulation. Beautiful. We will now return to the full shape of your body. Sense the entire body as one unified field of awareness, held together by your breath. Notice any shifts, any softening, any subtle sense of steadiness or grounding. Yes. Remind yourself very gently, my body is allowed to feel. My body is allowed to rest. My body is safe in this moment. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. When you are ready, begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes and slowly open your eyes. The body scan practice is now complete. You've done beautiful work. How are you feeling? Now, as we have done really beautiful with this 10 minutes meditation, your body is ready to practice micro-grounding, sensory anchoring for relieving anxiety and stress. Remember, the micro-grounding exercise doesn't need to have the 10 minutes body scan meditation. So this meditation you can actually, that we just done, you can do it anywhere and any time. However, they don't need to be accompanied together. This micro-grounding exercise, as I mentioned earlier, anytime you feel anxiety will just kick in, catch it and catch the signs as early as you can and start doing the simple practice that will take seconds that we will do together now. Before we do that, I would like to explain to you how this works from a scientific perspective. Now, your vagus nerve and sensory cortex communicate constant safety checks to your brain, as your brain's main role is to keep you safe at all times. When you intentionally re-engage one of your 5 senses with gentle precision, you shift the neural activity from the amygdala, your threat detection, to the prefrontal cortex, your regulation and presence space. This re-anchors your body in the here and the now, preventing the flight response to kick in when we become anxious or stressed. So we're gonna do this together and really quietly, and you will notice that you can do this even in the middle of your meeting with your manager or your team. Lightly press your thumb and your middle finger together, just like this. And feel the skin texture beneath. Feel the warmth, and then notice the pulse. Keep that subtle pressure as your personal safety signal. And continue to have your thumb and your finger like that while we're doing the next step. Now you can rest your hand beside you, on your lap, anywhere, while you keeping your micro touch anchor. Without turning your head, notice one color or texture in your surroundings. Maybe a curve of a chair or pattern on the wall, or the way the light reflects off a metal or a cup, and let your eyes linger on it for 3 to 5 seconds. Perfect. Silently now, tell your body, this moment is safe. I can stay. This moment is safe. I can stay. Beautiful. Now let your shoulders drop 1 centimeter. Unclench your jaw and feel your feet inside your shoes. Yes, that's right. Congratulations. You have just made a powerful technique to help your nervous system not going in flight mode. What we just done integrates bottom-up regulation with the touch and the sensory input with the top-down reassurance, the cognitive cue. This technique has a rapid reset loop proven in polyvagal and somatic research to prevent sympathetic escalation. That's why it is very crucial that you catch your signs really early and start doing this simple few seconds technique. Because if the flight sensation or if the flight response kick in, this exercise will not work, because then your nervous system needs a different way to stabilize and contain and return back to safety. So notice yourself, especially if you are coming up to something or something is coming up and you know that there is something here. So try and do this, and you can do it as many times as you need. I hope this has been enjoyable and useful for you as it was to me. I thank you for being with me, for your presence, and for listening in. Until next time, stay safe, happy, and in peace.